Hey, I'm Dr. Lauren Kerr-Heraly. I'm a college professor and executive function coach, and I'm going to teach you how to time block so you know where your time is going and how you can get more out of your week. So the first thing you're going to do when you're considering your school week is to put in your classes. So let's say you've got history from 9:30 to 11. History is my favorite class. Let's make sure that we give that a lot of priority. We're going to do the same thing here on Wednesday, right? So that way we know that this is unavailable. We're going to only reserve this time for class. We can't hang out with our friends. We can't go pick up our sister from school. We need to enlist the help of other people to make sure that our responsibilities are, that we can do them. Okay, so let's say Monday, from noon to, let's see, 2 to 3:30. We've got biology. So same thing, we're going to be blocking off this. We're not going to schedule anything else for this time. So this can mean it's a little bit complicated when it comes to figuring out when you're going to do other things, right? So this would be a light schedule with just a few classes. Let's say maybe you've got an online class that doesn't really have a schedule, but you need to block off time in order to do it. Okay, so let's say that you're working from 9 until 5 on Tuesday, Thursday. So you've got work at this time, and we're going to block off that whole time period. So same thing, let's just assume that you have the same work schedule on Thursday, which means that you're not really available to do any kind of assignments for these classes, right? So right now I can see that we've got some time open on Mondays and Wednesdays. Let's say that's the time that we're going to work on our online stuff. Don't forget we have to eat, but we're going to do our online class here. We're going to work on our online class here. We're going to have some lunch. We're going to talk to people. We're going to have friends. And then we're going to work on our online class here, online class there, and then same thing on Wednesday. So again, we'll save some time to eat. So now looking at the time that we have available, we can see that our time is shrinking, right? Let's say maybe you don't have classes on a Friday, so you could reserve some time for homework then. You have to sleep, you have to eat breakfast. If it helps you to put those things in, please do. But maybe you're a morning person and you can get an hour of homework done in the morning. Maybe you're a night owl like me and it's more like 9 p.m. that you're getting started on your stuff, right? But if you watched my last video, you know that you need a significant amount of time per college course per week. And a typical semester, you're going to need 6 hours outside of your class time. So for an online class, you're going to need, 9-10 hours. So I would reserve about 10 hours per course per week, which is a lot. So that means that you're going to need to find some time on the weekends. You're going to need to, again, talk to your people. Say, normally I know my night to cook dinner is Wednesday night, but maybe can I shift that to Sunday because I know that I'm going to be working on deadlines, here. So we'll just say homework here. So this could be, for bio, let's specify that actually. For bio and history, we're going to do work for that. But maybe in the evening here from 5 to 6, you're going to work on your online class a little bit more, that kind of thing. So as we are trying to find this extra time, maybe you have a break at work that's half an hour that you can fill in here. So perhaps, 2:30, you're going to do your online stuff, right? And if it helps you, you can color code these. I love to color code. So maybe pink is your online, and then you can easily sort of see where things are. And of course, this can be flexible, but this is just to give you a visual of what time you have and how you can use it. You need to also have some sort of flexible time so that you're taking care of yourself, you're taking a walk, you're exercising, you're socializing, you're going to clubs, you're doing all those sorts of things, spending time with family. So as of right now, because of your schedule, you have Fridays wide open. So that means that you need to figure out a significant chunk of time where you can also do some work here. Most likely you're going to have to do some work on the weekends. I suggest that if you have deadlines on a Friday, for example, then you get started the weekend before, not, Thursday night, because that is not an efficient use of your time. So just keep going with this. Maybe this is your time that you are exercising, and maybe after your class you're kind of tired, so you want to take a walk, that kind of thing. So you can put these things in. And the other nice thing about scheduling time that you're going to do your sort of work like this, your homework, is that you can communicate clearly to the people who are supporting you that this is time that needs to be preserved, and that you can rearrange where you need to help out, that kind of thing. But it does help you to see where your time is and how it's going and how you can use it better.